What's up, everyone? Nethervvoid back, more Factorio for you. Episode 124. I really hope you enjoyed that double episode on the last one. Totally planned. Totally planned. Yeah, I didn't mean to, I totally meant to go way over the timer on that one. So as you can see, this is actually not correct. These should be blue. I remember I redid this before, and everything was fine. I don't understand what's going on now. But these two systems, train systems, do not like each other at all. So I took out some stuff. I just really don't know what to do with it. I think it's because this train is too close. So I think for down south, we're going to basically extend that a little bit. And I wanted to see what happened when this guy got back. So let's go fill him up real quick as well, because I want to see what happens. I think it's already consuming iron plate faster than I can feed it. So we'll see. There we go. Now he's full. He's got no path, so he can't get back. So we'll have to put some stuff in there and see what we can do. But I thought we'd fix this. I don't see how he has no path. It says go right there. Right up into here. How's it saying no path? I really don't get that. See, now it's saying it's red. I don't understand how this is red. What's red here? Nothing's here, man. Do I have to pull up all this track and just replace it? There. See, oh, now it's red because it's saying that's the only place you can go. So if I replace this, maybe it just needed to freak out. No, it still says red. It's because there's no chain signal here. I probably would want to put it here. Why is that red, not blue? Oh, it's red because they both have trains now. And then we probably should have blocks starting on that side, right? The problem is if I do that, this is also red. It won't leave the station. So at least with this way, it'll leave the station. But I don't think it'll turn these blue. We're going to have to figure that out. We're probably going to have to separate these trains a little bit. Let's go down here and separate these out more to see if we don't have the same problem down here. Because I was pretty sure I had these both blue before. Now, the nice thing about this is by extending this out, I can pretty much move this out more, and I can load directly into the top probably. So what I'm going to do is cut these off. Right, I'm going to cut all this stuff off. And then I can probably just pick this whole thing up, but I'm going to leave it there for now. We'll move this out more. We'll move it out so it's just as far out as this dude. There we go. So the loading area is going to be right here instead. But that should give me significantly more space to have a train in here and not affect any of this crap. See, this still affects this. We're going to have to move these probably to here. But let's copy the name of this. We'll call this solder. And then we should be fine. Okay. So that, I think, is going to help the situation. We just have to move all this stuff, which is not going to be very fun. Let's move all that, and then we can probably move all this stuff into here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's pick this whole thing up and move it. So I think that's going to solve all our issues. We're going to have to probably move that northern one too. If this does solve it, we'll know. If we're ever going to have multiple trains in here, though, we're going to have to drive some trains down in here to see what happens. We'll be able to do that shortly, though. There's really no point in doing it yet. We'll do it in a little bit. So let's get this back in, the loaders. Right, we'll be loading it here. And let's put the warehouse as far back as possible. basically it's going to be, if we had two more, right, it's going to be right here. Right, and then it's going to have another one. So there's going to be another loader. So that's the minimum I can do with this guy. Right there. There's not going to be much space in here to do our little... Oh, wait, we don't need to do that. Because supply places, supply train depots don't have that. When the cargo is full, the train leaves. So that's real simple. No problems there at all. Let's transfer that back in here. Let's move this, because this is going to be moving. Pick all this stuff back up. Alright. Okay, so this is just going to have two going in, right there. Like so. But we need to make sure... Oh, we can't. Can we do that to these? I don't think we can. I don't think we can put red wire, which we don't seem to have. Where the hell's the red wire? There it is. Can't do this, right? Nope. So that's not going to work either. Oh, I can do it from there. Okay, I'll have to do it from the other side. So the red wire is going to go... We might need one of these guys. Let's just put one in, just in case. Because it's easier. Will that stretch? It won't. So we'll do one on the other side as well. There. Now I know it'll go to that. Like that. And then this one just has to go to here because it's the same signal. There. So this one is going to read just like this one. We don't have any lights in here though yet. Except this is going to be solder. Right? And this is going to be when it's less than 5,000 go. So it already has 10,000. Yeah, so this won't do anything. Okay, so that's loading again. Gives us a lot more space for that train. That's going to help a lot. We might have to also extend this bottom one to have a full length of train. I don't think we need to because we've done it in other places where it can curve a little bit and it's fine. But I wouldn't put it past this weird system to need that. So we will see. We also could probably use some lights down here. So let's put a light there. Oh yeah, I guess there's no power in there, is there? Can't put it there. There we go. Alright, so let's load out this direction to the train. There we go. Cool. Alright, so that one is set up as well, and I like that setup a lot better. Not going to be able to do the same thing there, though. Might have to load, if we need to load these two, we'll have to load them around the side, which will be fine. We can load these two straight in from that direction. Alright, that is much better. So we've got those things worked out. Let's go look up here again at how this thing is working. Will it let the train out or not? It says no path again. So we're going to have to figure this out. The funny thing is, I don't understand why... Well, I guess this would be fine. Why is this saying no, this won't work? We're going to have to move this whole thing. I don't think we're going to get away from this. We're just going to have to do it right now. We had this working before. I don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, so let's copy this, I guess. Because I don't feel like doing this again. I just kind of want to copy the whole thing. Like this whole setup. And just move it. Let's copy this whole thing, in fact. Let's just copy the whole setup. We're going to move it over. Right? This whole thing's going to be moved. None of this stuff. We don't care about that. None of this stuff. And all of a sudden I need to clear my throat a lot. Alright. None of this stuff. None of that. You can get out of here. None of that. This can go because we'll be putting those back in a little bit. We do need to copy this whole thing. This whole thing needs to be copied. We'll just move the whole thing over. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're just extending it out. Which means we need to do this. We need to drop all this crap. We need to put one of these in. And we need one of these. Okay. We're going to have to redo this whole train, so... And we're going to have to cut this whole thing out. So, alright. Take all this out. This, probably can do this in a storehouse. Yeah, that fits in a storehouse. Okay. Put this in there. Keep doing that. There you go. Just take all this stuff. Oh, not that, not that. Don't take that. Wow. With great power comes great responsibility. Alright, so we've removed that, and we can extend it out now. Let's at least get this guy working. There shouldn't be any issues right here. So let's put this in. He can go now. And then we're going to put these in as well. And then a chain on this other side, which I probably have in here. Alright, let's just make a chain. Let's make a few chains. We're not out of chain signals here. There we go. So that should clear things up. And this guy should be able to go back and forth now at least. So now what I'm going to do is extend this guy out to here. And that won't work because now my warehouse is too close. I could take the warehouse off the print and move it down 1. I have space to do that. It's probably worth it. Let's try that real quick here. Let's take the warehouse off the blueprint. And then we will see. There we go. Create that. Should be enough. Maybe we need more of these. I don't know. They're also going to need a warehouse, so let's put that down. I picked it up, right? No, it's in here still. Okay, so it's pretty good. I don't know what they're doing. Is it not? The range is good. Alright, so that should be good. Let's see if this still has everything we want on it. Yeah, this still has all the same settings as it did before. It's perfect. Everything's set up. I think this is probably not set up. Yeah, it doesn't know how to set that up. That's fine. We will set that up. So what we want this one to do, this one's going to, which one again? Okay. Where's this guy going? We'll copy this. This is going to lead. Right? Yeah, this is going to lead. Actually, we put nothing here yet. Because if we put something in there, it'll tank. Alright, let's build the train again. There we go. Let's put a couple stops in. Let's put all the stops we need to put in. So the first thing we want is supply. Supply plates lead till inventory full. Supply plates tin till inventory full. And we haven't named this station yet, so let's copy this guy. And we got to rename this dude. So this is forge solder plates in lead tin, right? Lead tin. Boom. Okay. Then we'll add this guy until boxes are greater than 0. go to this station. There. I think it just needed more space. See, now it's blue. Everybody is happy. I think we just fixed this problem. And the problem was we had too much train overlap up here. See, it's saying, yeah, you can't go into the station. You can leave the station. You can leave the station or come into the station. We've got blue saying one station is full, the other one is fine. Let's do crap. Let's do this. Let's reload this station over here so it doesn't freak me. You know, we don't freak it out. There we go. It's gonna do its thing, and it's doing it wrong. This should be tin, right? And this should be lead. So let's go pick all that stuff up because it just did it wrong. There. Okay. It's still way over what it needs. So let's make sure this is still not right exactly here. There we go. Now it's right. Good. Also, we need to reset, and we don't have any stuff. We're running out of the wire already, huh? We need more insulation. We need more rubber. We're almost out of rubber. We can go get that. I'm pretty sure we have more. Oh, that was wrong. Pretty sure we have more in base, but we'll go check in a minute here. So this one's going to say, oh. It just didn't have any red wire to set that up. Oh, it didn't have the red wire for these either. Is it going to... It set them all up anyway. Without any red wire. Cool. Okay, well, great. Okay, so this seems to be right now. This thing is all set up. That's good. We just have to put the system names in this, right? This one's got one. Let's copy it. We got to put lead in this one, or it'll never go anywhere. And we put tin in the bottom one. Oh, it needs more. What? Oh, it's because it's not connected. It's not connected to here. Okay, well, let's do that. There we go. Now it says we're good, right? If lead's less than 2,000. It's not. It's saying no, it's fine. So for this one, it's off of this. All right, so it's not connected. So let's. It is connected. If tin's less than 2,000, is it? No, it's like greater than. It's huge. What are you talking about? Oh, this isn't connected. Okay, it's not connected to this. There, now it's saying, okay, no, I don't need to go do anything now. So it's going to go get more lead anyway. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. One thing we didn't do is make this tin, though. There we go, close. So this guy should be good now, too. Lead. Okay, good. All right, so we're all good here now. Everybody's fixed. And again, we got blue here. That's good. Yeah, we have enough lead and tin. I think we're good now. All right, so we fixed that. How much time we got? I got to watch that. Last time I totally did not watch it. So the steel factory is pretty slow. It's not producing steel very quickly. We're never going to be, well, not never. We can speed that up, but it's going to require more furnaces that I don't want to invest right now. I don't want to spend those yet. Because look how it's just slow. Now we could put cards in there, but I really don't want to do that. But when we need to expand, that's probably the first place we're going to expand. But we can't expand yet. I think those require L2 chipsets, which we don't have right now. We probably won't have for a while. Okay, so we're done in these two areas. And these guys are all nice and named. We can now use them as supply. So now we can get back to L1 chipsets. Can you believe it? Let's pick up all this crap. We've got a lot of extra stuff we've been leaving hanging around. Just gotta make sure that we're done here. Yeah, see, like this guy. Alright, I think we're good. Let's get back in the car. Alright, back to L1 chipset production. We have solder. We have steel. We now are screwing everything up again. And the way we were going to do this L0 chipsets is we're going to let that have this whole thing, I think up to here, right? I can't remember what a full... I think this was going to be the start of the grid. Yeah, because we made a second grid right here. So we're going to need to set up our grid again. So let's do that. We'll probably end up having to move this, but I don't care. Might as well put some of those in there. We'll put some of that. We're going to put a bunch of stuff in here. I don't know what we're going to need, but we'll put it all in here. So we're going to set this whole thing up again. And we're ready now to do the second part of this. So we're ready to do the supply stations for this. So let's get that done. Come on. And bots, go. There we go. Okay, so they're going to set that up. We're also going to need more receiving stations. The thing is, these are actually going to be pretty spread apart because of the way you need space for rails right here. So let's look at what you need for L1 chipsets now that we're to the next part of that. Basic circuit boards, L0s we're fine with. Solder, we just need the solder plate and resin. Resin's just from wood, we've got that. So we need solder plate and carbon, which we haven't made a carbon. What I want to do is create a carbon supply area over by the coal supply because it's right there. I'm just going to belt it over. In fact, we can make that whole area kind of a coal processing area, which would be kind of cool. So tinned copper wire, which is tin, which we're going to need some of that. We don't have any of that. We do have copper already. I wonder why we made steel. Why did we set up the steel forge? Just because we're setting up the solder forge? So I figured, hey, why don't we set up the steel forge too? Apparently that's what we did. So let's bring in some solder and some tin. That means we're going to need 2 of these guys. So let's put this regular book away and get the train book back out. We might not have enough to get this going. We might have to just put everything down, like ghost it in, and then hand drop stuff into the warehouses once we get it set up, because I think we're going to run out of chipsets. So what we want is this guy. This is my main dude right here. It sucks that we can't do it like right there, because that'd be perfect. Having to do it here means we're going to have a bunch of these all spread out, and I hate that. Because if we do that one there, come on, man. I guess we could do another one there, so I guess it's not completely horrible. So if we do one there, where's the midpoint? The midpoint is pretty much right here. Right? Yep. Actually, if we do one there, we can still do one right there. So we want to move this one over as much as we can. That means this one needs to be as close as possible as well. Let's do that. We don't have a station. 5. Man, we got to be really careful. We need 2 of these, right? Because we need tin and solder. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay. We're really running out of these. Can we make these by hand? I think we can. I don't have any solder. Can I make solder? I don't have any resin. I know I can make resin, right? Resin. Maybe I have to make resin in a... Oh, I have to make it, okay, an assembler. Why don't we make some down here? We got tons of wood. Let's make some resin down here so that it'll get off my back about it. Yeah, let's just do this. Watch this crap. We'll put that out into this. And we'll do that. And we're going to make resin. And we're going to make that much. And we're going to do fast. And we're going to do it like this. And we're going to use one of these to make it even faster. So we're going to make some solder by hand, dudes. So we aren't going to run out of L1 chipsets, dude. Let's make some more chain signals, because we don't give a crap now. Alright. Haha! So let's set up another one of these. That's about right. I mean, I can't really judge the distance of this, but it looks right. And, well, we could draw a double. We don't need that anymore, right? Let's draw a double. Let's see if we can, like, do that. Right? We don't need any of this stuff. Yeah, this takes forever to click. So this will give us... Actually, you still want that, right? No, we don't. Alright, this will give us exact equidistance. I might still draw it with the regular one because there's a lot of extra crap in here. But this way I'll know where it's supposed to be, and I can kind of guess anyway. That looks about right. Oh, there's still one of those in there. Okay, cool. So if I pick this up, yeah. If I go one that way, it's overlapping, see? So that's actually perfect. So let's look at this one again. And if I do that, it's too far. So that is where I want it. Boom. Make it. Oh, you see that resin? Oh, in your face! I'm so dumb. We're about to run out of chipsets. Mermaid hair don't care. Alright, we've got 2 more stations. One's going to be for 10. What's wrong with this? Oh, okay, that's better. I think it got my because I did that wrong. Sorry about that if it did. Let's pick this up and redo these because that's not right. I think it's just wigging out because I put down too many at once. There. Alright, so we've got a couple more stations in here. Probably should just copy this whole setup. How many more of these dudes we got? 1, 2 of those. Some decider combinator. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then we need a couple of these, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. And now we're making L1 chipsets by hand. Nobody cares. Wow, we're making a bunch. So this is fine. We're almost there, though, so it's not that big of a deal. We're going to need loaders. We probably don't need that many, but maybe we need 4 each. Can't even make those. It's saying we can't make... Why not? Basic electronic parts. Let's go get some of those, because I know that you have to make those in an assembler, and I don't feel like doing that. It's fairly complex, and we have a ton of that stuff. Now I remember back to where we couldn't make any of this stuff. We had to make it all by hand, and it pissed me off. Remember that? Before we had L1 chipsets. We're back to that, guys. We're back to being second-class citizens a little bit here. Alright, so let's make 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to take forever because we have to make the chipsets, which is the whole point of making this area, so we can stop having to make stuff by hand, and here we are doing it again. But we're getting really close to being done. And this is going to be a super badass system, right? I mean, this is a very high-quality system. So I'm not that concerned. Okay, let's put it that way. We're going to need these. We're going to need these. We're going to need some more lamps. And why don't we get some more chipsets? We got L0s coming out our butt. Check this out. Yeah, we'll just get like, you know, maybe a couple hundred of those. Are they making them yet? 2.3K. How many does it say we need? Less than 2,000. Oh, okay. That's fine. Well, how's this going? Okay, it's almost there. They're good. That's probably good. Alright, so we've got more lamps. We've got pretty much what we need. Let's copy this. I kind of like that. I kind of want to keep that. Let's change this to double station, because I want to keep this. I like to know the distance. We're going to need to know this again. So we'll make this a double station. We'll put it in here. Alright, and then we're going to need more blueprints. And we're still making L1s, right? Let's copy this setup. Except with all... Well, actually, that would be good to do. That's good. We need to put some red wire in there, too, so it'll actually finish this whole thing. Let's just do this. There we go. Let's do it like that. We need 2 of those, so let's put some... let's put red wire in there. Let's make a bunch more red wire. We still need, let's get more rubber, because I don't want to make that. I think we have about 100 more. If not, it's really easy to make. I think you just burn resin or something like that. You put resin in an assembler, it makes rubber. It's something fairly easy, if I remember correctly. So, if we have to make it, I'm not super concerned. Alright, how are we doing on inserters? We're doing alright, but we probably could use a little bit more. Where did I put those guys? No, they're not in there anymore. There they are. I don't know, let's get 50 more. So, for this, do we have more rubber? I think we do, unless I stole all of it. I did. So, to make rubber, here it is. It's just resin in a furnace. So, again, no problem. We're already making resin over there. I'll just get an electric furnace, which I should have on me. I do. And we'll just make some, and I'll put it back in that box. Or I'll put it in a different box. I'll tell it to make 100 rubber. That should be enough. Maybe 200. 2 stacks, right? We have wood going forever. Literally, almost. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, we'll put one of these down. Just an electric furnace. And we'll put in and out. Like that. There we go. It'll just make that much. So we'll just have it stack up to that. So that's not a lot of rubber, but it'll be fine. Okay, so what were we making before? Other than destroying our stuff? Stop. Do it. Fix that. You know, let's put some repair kits in here. Let's let the bots do this. What am I doing? There. Go fix it, bots. I don't know why I'm fixing this myself. Alright, so we needed... Oh, wire. That's what we needed. So let's make some of that. We have green. And I think that's going to be enough, probably. There. Now we should be able to make those receiving areas pretty easily. Let's get some more rubber just because it's nice to be able to make those whenever I want. Alright. So we've got that right here. What we don't have is, well, we have 8 of these. But I don't want that many loaders on it. Let's get some of these loaders off. Actually, we should put these on and take these off. But also, let's pick these up. That'll give us some extra loaders, because we need 5 each, right? How many we got in here now? 10. Okay, that should be plenty. Let's get this thing fired up. And we're going to have to pick this light up. That's fine. Let's move it over. Okay, the light cannot go there. I'll put it over there. Fine. One more try here. First try. There we go. Where are the warehouses? Boom. Thought we had all those deciders. Oh, we didn't put them in? We crafted them and we didn't put them in there. Plus, this sets it up. What's great about doing it this way, it sets all the deciding stuff up. All you have to do is change what it's looking for. I don't think we need this. Oh, we don't have those? Oh, we didn't put any of this stuff in there. Come on. There we go. Those are in as well. Pretty sure we don't need that, so we'll take these out. We already have it right there, so we don't really need... And, of course, just... Yes, come fix the car. John the moron likes to destroy stuff. Alright, we don't need that. Alright, we've got 2 more stations set up. We don't have power, though. That's okay, we'll move this. Why won't that connect? It can only have 5 connections, I think. Okay, so that's connected. It's close enough. Okay, good. So this, see how this is set up? Less than 2,000 plate. So we're going to make this tin. Or should we make it solder? I'm not sure if they're going to be using tin. We'll make this solder, I think. There we go. And we'll make this solder. So this will be the solder dude. And this is going to say when it's less than X amount, which I think is 2,000 at this point, which is fine, then go to that station, right? But that station is called... I think this one's actually not correct anymore. Let's look at what this one is. Supply plates copper. I'm pretty sure that's still what I do. Supply plates tin. Yeah, so this needs to go to supply plates solder. Well, remember, we always want to put down our train before we set that go to, because you can screw up your whole game that way. So let's make some more. We're going to need a lot more engines. We did set it to make 100, I believe, so this shouldn't be that big of a deal. We can get these set up. And we're 8 minutes over again. I really don't want to do a double episode. So I'm just going to cut it right here. Sorry again I let it go. I'm getting really into this game again, and so I'm trying to get these systems set up. That's going to do it for episode 124. So I'll see you on the next episode. 8 more. And I'm really going to try to start watching that clock. I will see you next time. Stay frosty.